1, 2, 3, 4. Purple in the stands, white on the sleeves, old field stories written in the leaves, mud on the cleats, fire in the line. Every first down feels like our time. Hear that roll call, feel it shake. We came to win, we came to take. Hands up high, let the whole place know when the clock gets loud. We go, go, go. UHB Sports. UHB Sports. Whoa, we want more rowdy fans on the floor. UHB Sports. UHB Sports. Friday lights hit like a match on steel. Crowd in the corners, spinning the field. Old school pride, new blood, same fight. Every snap talks under the lights. Hear that roll call, feel it shake. We came to win, we came to take. Hands up high, let the whole place know when the clock gets loud. We go, go, go. UHB Sports. UHB Sports. Purple and white, want more rowdy fans on the floor. UHB Sports. UHB Sports. Stand up now, name by name. Every heart here burns the same. From the bench to the bleachers, we all rise. Then the sax cuts loose and the whole place flies. UHB Sports.
And that's why we're staffing up at 5:30 there.
Awesome.
So
Nice little echo.
got to make sure everything's in.
We'll take the echo. All right. Here we are, Coach's Show, presented by the UHB Sports. Mike Davis, John Enlow, Dale Crenshaw, and as always, Coach Caleb Christian and crew. Can't
Champ.
forget Champ.
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 Right.
I do that every
He
time. I
said
think.
crew. Who's that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we
old sister, huh?
Put your headset on, champ.
You need to here in a little bit.
This is awesome. Got
But-
the boss in the house.
Yeah, glad
What?
to be back. We've missed you, Coach.
Oh, I know.
How you been?
It's been good. Been good. Good. A little break there for a little bit, and most importantly, I think it's good for our kids. It's crazy. You play all the way to Christmas, and so even you came back in January still tired and
Right.
exhausted a little bit, but then probably mid-January, I feel like those guys kind of hit their stride in the off season and just kind of started focusing for the season, and so it was good. Very exhausting, year, as you guys know, with everything. And it's a good exhausting,
Sure.
playing
Right.
a whole nother half of football season,
Right.
essentially.
yeah.
Yeah. And then the second, week they add in there Thanksgiving, so you're extending in practice another week,
Right.
and they just started that just 2 years ago. And so all that, it's just exhausting, but a great exhausting. I'd love to feel that way here in
Every
Christmas
year.
break again.
You bet.
Right,
That's interesting
yes.
that you brought that up just real quick. I'd never even thought about that. Going all the way to the state game, that's like you said, another half season, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and that's the thing is with the seniors now, Josh Toon, Coach Shahee, and those guys, Jay Sean, obviously, Jay's. We got a good little senior group and junior group. They turn around and, you look at all the games and everything through the seasons
Right.
with Elijah Gillies' group,
Right.
Jackson Woods, the Riddles,
A lot
all
of
them.
women.
They've played about a, year and a half longer if you look at it like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
and
Just being
so-
able to have those extra games in
So-
the
Yeah.
playoffs.
Yeah, and in saying that, I mean, who do we have coming back? What are we looking like? Who do we got coming back?
Yeah, we'll start. I think first of all, just Josh Toon. You know, big time. We don't have him playing center this year. We have that just kind of our back pocket if we needed him. You know,
And
if we're
is
not
he
getting
a third-year starter?
yeah, third, and there was times 4. You know, he was
Wow,
in there as
right.
a freshman.
That's what I was thinking.
He's snapping the
just-
ball, wasn't he? As a freshman?
Yeah, just very coachable, good dude.
Right.
I mean, all the things, all the adjectives that you want to come up with,
Sure.
man. I just
That's him.
really appreciate Josh.
I feel like we heard his name enough. Last year, I thought he was a senior.
Yeah.
The previous years, I
Absolutely.
thought he was a senior.
Yes.
So
Yes,
That's
Right.
awesome to have him back.
and
Right.
so which is kind of crazy to say, which I don't care saying it on here because they're about to find out. But we're really flipping him a whole lot, so he's going to play really every position up front, depending on the play,
That's awesome.
because he's smart enough.
Right.
We're
Oh,
literally
wow.
giving it just in his, and so wherever the point of attack or the defense's strongest point,
You're moving him.
we're flipping him as we break the
Right.
huddle to really, and he's smart enough to pick all that up. So one play he could be at left guard, right guard the next play, right
Huge.
tackle the next play.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so it's pretty cool seeing it right now.
Yeah.
Um,
What a weapon.
it'll take a little bit to gel
That
up
is
perfect.
awesome.
Yeah.
You know, but I really, I have high hopes with Coach Shahi up front.
Nice.
You know
do
that
we.
we'll end up meshing that up,
Okay.
and then the other pieces, you know, as you guys know, it's going to take a little bit.
Sure.
You know, there was things last week that was simple to a 4-year starter or to coaches, but it wasn't simple for you know, a first time guy snapping a ball or
Right.
backside guard, whatever. And so Easton Woods, you know, is playing right now up front. Jaden Redleaf, he's got a good motor on him right now. He's a senior
Okay.
that is spotted around. And then Aiden Fahm, young sophomore, is
Yeah,
Tommy
I was
Fahm's
thinking about him.
We
And
said it again
just-
last year. Yeah.
really one of those. And I can say this about all those guys. If you play O-line, you got to be those characteristics.
Right.
And that's
Sure.
just the truth of
Part
it.
of
You're
it.
just a good dude, you know.
Right.
But Fahm,
Jolly.
he carries all those, just extremely coachable, team player, just a yes sir, no sir, and so he really, golly, because I think he's going to be really, you know, grow a couple more inches.
So he's not
'cause-
even done
Whoa.
growing as a
yeah, I
sophomore.
think he's got a good ceiling on him. You know,
Wow.
yeah, because he's, you know, he ended up packing on. He's about 225, 230,
He looks
Wow.
good.
and
Nice.
so
And
So he's
Yeah,
the
little
guy you've been
sophomore.
talking about. John was talking about on our way too early pregame show. Who's the dude that made the summer jump? You know, and I guess
Yeah,
you're saying
Fahm.
that's him,
Yeah.
huh?
yeah, for sure. There's a few more in there, but yeah, just being a sophomore, which he had a go
Wow.
button on him as a junior high kid. So I think his ceiling, because he may end up being one of those, you know, 6'2", 6'3", 270 that can move
Wow.
type
Wow.
guys. Yeah.
Recruitable.
Yeah, yes, because he's
You
yeah,
bet.
and so
Nice.
and then the 3 D line running our odd front is really Toon coaching him.
Okay. Who's snapping the ball?
Easton right now. Jordan Moore is another one that's trying to get back. Actually, like Kyle Hopper's, you know, they moved in. Kyle
Okay.
Hopper's
All right.
gonna be a stepson, and we really, it's kind of unfortunate. He left for a little bit, was moved, lived with his sister. I say unfortunate for us, for him, you know, living with family is never
Right.
unfortunate. So he went
Sure.
to Tulsa, and I was like, golly, man, he was, you know, we thought he was gone, and then we just kind of casually kept up through his mom and all that, and then just to be straight up with you, we went to our first 2-a-day practice, and our numbers are down. You know, some things have took place, and I thought, I've got to call him
Yeah.
and just give him one more sales pitch.
Yeah.
Right.
Recruiting, baby.
And
Yeah.
I call him, and he's like, man, coach, I love you, man. I will come back.
Really?
Ah,
And
he's
so,
a big kid.
He's
Big
like,
kid.
I've been
And
waiting
he'll
on you to
just
call.
go till.
yeah, I mean,
I think he would go until he
Yeah,
fell over. You'd be like,
yes.
no, you quit.
for
now."
sure. And so he's one of those ones, too, that I could see moving in and snapping it, you know, and moving some guys around up front. He's just trying to really get back in shape. He was running and do some stuff there. And, yeah, just one of those deals. He kind of felt Like, he needed to come back and graduate and be back a part of the team.
That's
so really
awesome.
glad he decided to do that.
That is awesome.
Elijah Good is another one.
Wow, he's
Good
a
looking
big kid.
man. He's
Good
a good
frame.
Kid.
He's just raw. He's just trying
Yeah.
to piece it together. But he's another one that is coming on that, week 6 or 7, 8, that may look like a different kid. So that kind of up front, I'm trying to think, make sure I'm not missing anybody. And obviously, we've got some guys that are rotating. We got some sophomores, Bradley Rice, some younger guys there. And so, we really took off with even like looking at all options, just trying to put our best 11 on
Sure.
the field. And so we're even looking at some fullbacks type
Okay.
guys that could put a ugly number on and go down and play guard.
Well, you
So,
you got to be kind of pleasantly surprised to move Toon from snapping the ball as good as he was at it.
if it backfires,
Yeah, I mean, but you
we'll just take him right back there.
but you got to have some confidence in them guys to do that.
Yeah.
That's a great sign for us.
Right.
Outsiders looking
We
in.
got-
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think the ceiling and just the what we have. Like I said, right now, I mean, there's going to be some times where we question and look at it right now, and just like yesterday practice, we come back in and we're just like pulling our hair out, like golly, But you just got to take a step back.
Sure.
You look at you always start with the end goal in mind,
Right.
And so we're just looking and seeing, okay, this is something here. And so that's what, in a perfect world, the picture of it, that's what it's going to look like.
Okay.
And so we'll see if we can do it. If we can't, we'll back up and punt.
Right. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's right.
Play
Play
defense.
some
Plus,
defense.
plus a
That's
good
right.
one. Yeah.
right.
right.
And I
For
think our
sure.
defense is going to be solid.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
we have some athletes.
Yeah.
When you,
Played
I
a
mean,
lot of football.
and my question, who we throwing the ball to? I mean, just who's our wide receivers?
Yeah,
Who you
right
got?
now, we're going to have to feed the ball to Tice Miller.
Okay.
I
Vance
should
looks
really
solid.
be way ahead
Made
because
a lot of plays.
he made a lot
last
of plays last year.
And then
Yes.
Jace Parks,
Parks, okay.
Right.
Kyle, Brian's son's rotating, getting in there right now.
He's a knothead.
Yeah, just turn around. You put the
He sure can be.
the experienced type guys in there early until these other guys can get going. Because
Sure.
you guys know, like I remember when I was getting thrown out there, you're like,
Terrified.
What am I
these-
doing?
yeah, these guys aren't
Yeah.
junior high looking kids anymore.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know,
They've
and
got a
so
mustache.
Full grown
you
people
gotta
coming at you.
you gotta lean in, on those guys that have been there and done it.
Yeah.
and
Sure.
to kind of get those other guys along and encourage them and lift them up. And so, but yeah, Tice and Jace, we got to get the ball to in the pass game. And then other than that, it'll just be, Parker Hughes and Chandler and then LJ when we get him back here.
Okay.
Right. Right.
So you're running LJ. Where's LJ going to be?
Next week,
Okay. Next week.
So,
He'll be back
but-
next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Linebacker and
fullback.
fullback.
Yeah, right
Ooh.
now. Yeah, he's one. Him and the Chandler, the kid moved in from Cleveland.
Yes.
Those
tell
are
us
two
about
guys
him.
that we talked about, possibly if we needed to put them on the O line, and we kind of looked at it, toyed around with it a little bit, and just looking at all possibilities. But then there's so much more that goes into it because then if you have guys like the Foms that are the sophomores, like Jaden Redleaf, the guys, the Easton Woods, the Jordan Moores, if those guys do what they're capable of, then you'd free those two guys up to kind of be more rotators in offense. What set it is.
Okay.
Right.
Well, then that's putting them on the sideline, getting them water, breathe, because those guys are come crack your heads, defensive guys.
Constant. Yeah.
Right.
So
and
you're keeping
so,
them fresh. Okay.
but if
Iron
they're on the up front, you're probably only getting 75% of them by the third quarter
Great point.
because they're how
Right.
up front's a
Just
board.
getting lean.
So we've been spoiled for a while about having enough to just
Right.
rotate.
Oh, it's been
rotate, rotate.
unbelievable.
Yeah, we
yeah,
talked a little bit
size
about
and
that.
just a lot of it. I mean, we've been spoiled,
So spoiled.
but we as Hominy Bucks usually, Iron Man football was pretty much your
Yeah.
guy.
Way it goes.
Mhm.
We've been spoiled though here lately.
Yeah, we have.
A lot of big people
Yeah.
come through
But
here.
and here it goes again. Is I really, really think by the end of this thing, not here, we're going to be. I'll just tell you, we'll be blowed up, just smoking, hurting because these guys are about to. What it feels like.
Right.
I mean, they're
We're
on
gonna go through
kickoff.
that.
Like Josh Toon, those type guys. Like we don't have the numbers that, and so it's like we're trying to piece and put and plug, but
Getting
you
them
may-
breathers.
getting
Yeah.
them. But right
Yeah.
now, they're going to be blowed up come
Yeah.
Thursday. They're going to be hurting. But
well, I'd say week 8 they're going to be probably marathoners. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like they're
Yeah.
they're in shape to run a marathon at that point because
And I think really when we
Week in,
get
week
to
out.
there, we will have a decent little rotation because Elijah Good
Right.
has showed flashes. Obviously I talked about Jordan Moore, those guys up front and rotating those bodies, and I think we'll have a wave. We just won't have one early.
right.
Neosho Davis is a freshman. It'd be
good
the
name.
scenes.
That's a
Yeah,
good name.
man, he looks good. I just seen him. I think
Gotta
what's
get
his
past that.
mama's name?
The scene.
Yeah.
Dacene Anson.
Yes.
Dude, she was an animal.
She and
Wow.
he's
And that kid of hers,
Yeah.
she has a
Dacene.
girl too.
Okay.
yeah,
I
she has
was
a couple of
I was like,
Line them up.
who's these kids?
Yeah.
She was like, I was like, dang, these kids look good.
So he'll actually,
Yeah.
he'll actually be thrown in a fire at nose guard a little bit on
Wow.
Thursday. And just a
Wow.
freshman, he's 5'11", 185.
Right.
I mean,
Oh,
That's some good
he was a
stock
good-looking
there
kid.
too.
yeah.
I thought, I was
And,
like, wow.
He's as
but
big as his namesake.
it'll be a deal.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
So I said we got to
That's a
get
big old kid.
Got to get him past that last name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure they can
But-
work with that.
It'll be
Yeah.
a deal though that
Nice.
everybody just stays at it,
Yeah.
like we always talk about. Stay at it. Keep doing what you believe in. I really think that we'll be at a decent spot.
Yeah.
We got some pieces and some guys. Stay healthy, all those things.
Coach, you had to say it.
And so,
Yeah, that's
My
gonna
God.
be, I
think
think,
you'll
a
be all
piece
right.
of it, right?
Absolutely.
We're gonna
Yeah.
be fine.
Yeah.
I've come out and seen and counted who's out there practicing, and
no,
yeah,
we barely can fill the scout team.
it's a fun, yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You're feeling it,
yeah,
yeah.
I mean,
But you've been
yeah,
feeling it for quite a while.
Yeah, I'm hurting. My arm.
Arm is
I
killing
threw
me.
a punt today and hurt me.
Man, that's wild. Our numbers are down like that. I mean, just-
Yeah, we got 2 freshmen and 4 sophomores.
How many you got total?
Wow.
24, 25.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
What did you have last year?
Wow.
40?
Yeah, 38.
God.
Wow, that's a heck of a draw.
Yeah.
Now speaking just real quick on last
that's some
year's
insider trading numbers.
other
right there.
than other than just talent and the seniors, I mean, will you be playing a different style of offense? We're used to seeing Blaine get back. We're used to seeing what we're seeing with the last year's in the recent. What are we looking at this year on offense?
Yeah, really great question because I think I know what we're going to do, but I'll find out here soon.
Hey, right. It's like talking to you. That's what we
Right.
just talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a plan. We got a plan with
just
you.
talking
But
about
every
it.
time we
Yeah.
get in here,
Well,
we
yeah,
throw it out.
we're about to
Well-
find out because I'm trying. That's I think the mark of a great offense coordinator is you find out
Absolutely.
if
Right.
you take my script
See, that's what I'm
from
talking about.
Cleveland from last year, and then you took it versus Thomas and Talahina and Allen.
Oh yeah,
It
Totally
looks like
different.
2 different.
Sure.
And so
two different
that's
teams.
Yeah, you try to figure out what the strengths, and you really don't know them till you get in the fire.
Right.
And figure out, okay, this does not make sense to him, but this does.
Right.
This kid needs hid. This kid needs the ball more. Yeah. And so there's
Wow.
all those. So we're gonna find out. But like my gut right now tells me run behind Toon and Kosh and keep the ball in Parker and Hughes' hands and throw it when we need to
Yeah.
Play some
Um,
defense.
and play some good defense.
Almost like the Sooners of last year.
really.
I like
Wow,
that.
He
Yeah.
somehow had to get them in there.
There you go. Got
Yeah.
a Davis in and a Sooners in. All right. Here we
Yeah,
go.
because defensively,
Sorry, Mike.
Brock, golly.
Who's this Brock guy you talk about? We call him Buzzsaw.
Buzzsaw,
we
baby.
got a Buzzsaw coalition going on in this town. You know,
It's funny because actually he's when we're getting ready in the morning, he flips through like yearbooks and footballs,
Yeah.
and he says, "Dad, here's broccoli."
Broccoli.
Because I call Brock broccoli.
I love it.
And he said, I see broccoli right here. But so Brock got a ton of playing time last year.
Yeah.
You bring Chandler, and then your back end is Jay Sean. Jay Sean's a lockdown corner.
Yeah,
I mean,
4
he's
interceptions last year. I think,
Yeah,
something like that.
Oh, we-
he's fast as anybody there
Yeah.
is.
And
but
probably, I would assume he probably picked up a couple more inches
yeah,
over the summer.
long,
Yeah.
rangy.
Yes.
So you look at Jay Sean Tice, Isaiah Hughes, Parker, Toon, Kosh, Brock, Chandler. So you're looking at 8-9 guys
that you can do.
that
yeah.
you feel.
See,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
don't you feel though? I mean, I understand. We're looking for stuff, but there's quite a few athletes out there still.
Yeah, there still is. Yeah,
Still.
I mean, quite a
Yeah.
few athletes. I
for
mean,
sure.
not saying
Yeah.
they're just like, oh, well, you're just great at
Right.
this. They're just athletes. I think we have quite a few still.
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
I feel
They're still there, right?
yeah.
And I think fortunate for you is you got athletes that are half the team. I mean,
Right.
last year would have had 20 athletes. You probably didn't have 20 athletes last year.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's probably the biggest piece of it is, you know, you have the athletes, but you're also going to need a little bit of rotation in there that's
And-
going to have to help
Right.
out.
Right.
Right.
And we never know. I mean, someone may show up, and you know, when them
Right.
bright lights come on,
For sure.
some people are a big star. You know,
For sure.
They don't even know it.
Yeah.
I mean, look at
Yeah.
our receiver last year.
Oh,
Miss
yeah.
me yet? Yeah.
Oh,
What?
Man, I'd love
Yeah.
to have him back.
we all.
Me too,
Oh,
man.
Oh.
man.
Just look up there. But you know,
Yeah.
you said something right when you first sat down that made me feel better about anything that anybody said here. You said, I love coaching this group. They're
Yeah.
a fun group to coach. If you come in here and didn't say anything, was about half pissed off about it, you know, we'd be
For
like,
sure.
uh-oh,
Uh-oh.
you know.
Yes.
But that's the first thing you said.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in our three world, we're like, silently like this guy.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I'm
Yeah.
liking
Because
it
that's
all.
what we need you
Yes.
guys to have. Because we said in our way too early pregame show,
Mhm.
you know, when you're talking about the line gelling and everybody getting together, you guys
Yeah.
are known for getting better as the year goes on. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, and you got to have buy-in, you know, with those guys, and
You bet.
you know, like I said, every group, you know, last year's doesn't matter, 2 years ago, whatever it is. I think this group, you get to a point, and you guys can look and appreciate. If you don't have, or you're the man, you know, you kind of you start developing like, I'm the man though, like I don't need you to coach me, you know, or
Right.
or like, hey, no, I know how to do, or you know, and there's a confidence with that you like as a coach. The cool thing about these guys right now is, yeah, we do have some experienced guys, but we also have some guys who are 50-50, you know, and so
Right.
they're unsure, so they're trying to soak up everything you're saying,
Yeah.
Right.
you know.
And trying to press you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
trying to
and
get
so
down that
like,
field.
you know, even Chandler, you know, and Brock and those guys, man, they're really, 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 you know, soaking up, listening, but then, you know, distributing it all out,
You
you
bet.
know, being that guy. And I think that just goes like, hey, it's me now,
Right.
you know.
It's our
and-
turn.
Yeah. And so that's kind of the vibe I'm getting with those guys.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'll see like some of that come out weeks 2, 3, 4, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
You'll start seeing you'll start seeing that confidence come out of those kids. But I think you're going to see quite a bit of coachability with
Mhm.
this group. Is I think what you're trying to
Yeah,
what
for
you're trying
sure.
to say, yeah, is they're going to stay coachable even though
I
they might start.
I think Thursday,
Rising to
if
the
you
top.
set that tone Thursday, it might go a long way with
Yeah.
this group then.
For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, they're, you know, like I said, biggest thing, which there's a lot of biggest things, I should say, but there's a lot of stuff. But they just need to relax. You know, on my little thing, I always
be
put like a
okay.
little note type deal on my practice script every day. And today was just breathe, next play mentality, don't get rattled, relax,
Gonna be
enjoy
all
the
right.
moment.
Yeah.
And because, as you know, if you don't have that confidence of digging out of a rut,
Mm-hmm.
or you know, and we're putting that
Right.
pressure on them, like, you know, hey, we just had 3 bad plays in a row right there, you know, what are we gonna do about it? You know, let's get
Right.
used to having
Sure.
that, and let's
Right.
flip it, you
Yeah.
know.
I honestly feel like the coaches are gonna make their money this year.
Oh yeah.
in just
Yeah.
being able to just manage that piece of it.
Yeah.
Because I think we've talked a little bit about it, and I think you're alluding to a little bit, but I just feel like you guys are going to make rotations have got to be huge.
Mhm.
You know,
Sure.
making sure those kids get those breaks at the timeliest times, and because your numbers are down. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
that's just what it is, what you dealt
Yeah.
with.
Just to
But,
flow us.
yeah.
For sure.
You know, we talk a lot, and not to bring this on us at all, but we said this all year last year. We talked about it during the broadcast.
That thing's not frozen, is it?
It sometimes does.
Okay,
Yeah.
just make sure we're
In
good.
the last year, you know, as you guys are just cruising with the senior class and won all these games, we was the same way. We was behind Harmon and them guys. You know,
Mhm.
they won 1,000,000 games, so we was in there winning 1,000,000 games with them. But
Right.
we won a lot of games in high school too. So our senior year, we had a great year when no one thought it was going to be any good.
Yeah.
You know, because just what you're saying, we had a lot
Yeah.
of 50-50 guys, but we all won a lot of football games. You know,
Yeah,
and them
just that
guys back.
experience. You know what it feels like.
Yeah, so
you know
it-
what practice.
We
that-
kind of
Right.
compared this year's
Yeah.
team
Well,
to,
I mean,
you know.
compete. You know, we stepped in
Yeah.
there. We're like, yeah, we're here.
right, for
You
sure.
You know, we're Hominy Bucks. We're here to
So
compete
it's kind
with
of the
you
same
too.
thing
Yeah.
that
Yes.
you probably
You know?
talking, or I
Yes.
guess you're talking about, you know.
Yeah, and just creating that intensity and all that, you know,
Sure.
at practice. You know, this is what it feels like, you know,
bet.
and just trying to relay it over. And then this is the thing that you try to break is that you have to go through it. Like you have to, like you talking about jumping in. It doesn't matter what it is. Like there's no just randomly just skipping the process.
Right.
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 And you have to, like, you got to be mentally tough. Like, if we're sitting here, talking about, conditioning or whatever, like, because you've been able to slide by,
yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right.
But now, like, you are, so you have to go through it,
Yeah.
and you got to do it with the right mindset.
The John Enlow calluses. He talks about
Yeah.
the
Those
calluses all the
calluses.
time.
Building
You got to get the
calluses.
calluses
For
yeah.
sure.
Always building them.
Yeah.
And I just think, I really think you guys are going to be fine. I
Yeah.
do.
Oh yeah.
I have faith in it.
Yeah, I think
I have faith
you
in
didn't
you
watch our
guys. I have
show,
faith
which
in them.
I
think
assume nobody watched the show, but the too early. So
And we couldn't blame
we've
you if
got-
you didn't.
We've got you guys going back to the state championship. So
Oh, beautiful. We bleed purple, don't we?
I promise you.
We bleed
Well, you know what we
it.
did? We went through the. I tried to kind of warn you, but I don't think you got the full gist of it. But we went through the whole schedule, and we again
Figured out
Westport's killing
win-loss.
Coach T
Yeah.
over in Cleveland. Westport and the Lakes got them hurt. We got them. Sucks for you, Coach T. We hate it for you. Yeah.
Oh.
So, but while we're on the subject, we do want to thank the Cleveland boys for coming over and getting the hay out of our bonfire.
Fire. Yes,
Save-
because the
save-
fire chief said
Yes.
we really need to do that.
We
So
appreciate it.
that,
For
guys.
sure.
Yeah.
So they thought they was going to get
Looking out.
get a rub on us, and instead they helped us out. So
Yeah.
We started
appreciate
running
it.
our
Good shout out.
gassers today, and they were just because they knew they were going to have to run the gassers, go and take all the pallets off and get the hay bale out. So they went a little harder. No, they didn't have to do that anymore since they did it for us.
Appreciate
Well,
you.
you got to
Appreciate
find
it.
motivation where you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Coach, you use that as
appreciate that.
motivation. Is that bulletin board material for you? And you're- knowing you like we know you.
I think painting our
Once,
fields, like for all of us, that's like a no.
Yeah, I mean, I just talked to our guy. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like,
But
yeah, no, but I'm sure once 7 o'clock gets here,
yeah,
everything.
Paint
But
your
I'm
field.
also trying to be parent to them,
sure.
and being like, let's not retaliate.
Right.
I know it
Right.
sucks,
Not the way to do
Hey,
it.
hey, these white lines we're going to paint tonight, handle it inside there.
That's it.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Yes.
it.
Easiest way to do it.
And
Yeah.
man, we're concerned about us. We were not very good right now.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
I just be straight.
We just need to
that's
take care of
literally what I told
ourselves.
them.
You bet.
Like, if Rejoice and Hominy, we're not very good. We can't afford to go.
we don't have time to mess with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't go and retaliate
Yeah.
or be dumb. Like,
Great answer.
we're, if
Very
we're wasting
true.
our energy for that,
you should
then-
run for office.
Yeah.
like, I mean, I'm serious.
That was really good.
Like, we're not very good. And is this football or is this,
Right.
reta-
Gain turf.
yeah,
wars.
like, man, we
Use
just,
that energy to make yourself better.
yeah, we
Right.
have to.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Now, speaking of
Nice.
in between the lines, what about Cleveland? What do they do? What do they like to do?
Yeah, they just got some older, looking kids. Same type guys they had last year. Just a year older, a year stronger. I know it sounds crazy. I feel like Cleveland always has like those 5'10", 5'11", 180 looking kids.
Always.
Always.
Yeah.
And it's really just repeating again.
Okay.
Their quarterback's a year older. He was young last year. He can throw it. They got a couple guys that run it really, really hard. And then they're going to screen us and trick play us to death.
Is he
I
left-handed?
mean,
Is that quarterback left-handed?
yes.
That's what I thought
Yeah.
I remembered. Yeah. Okay.
And
recall.
yeah, I think I was about to say, I hope I didn't mix him and the Woodland kid up.
I know the Woodland guy's left-handed. I remember that.
Yes, and that's the Snow. What's his last name? Snow or something like that. But he was a good one too.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
really actually similar. That's why it popped in my head. But
Okay.
yeah, they're just going to screen us, trick play us, to death,
Anything,
and
sure.
probably try to stretch us side to side.
Okay.
Really similar type stuff they've been doing. We got to be ready for it, man. Got to be
Right.
ready to compete here.
Ready for
I mean,
sure.
I don't think they have much size wise.
No,
They're all about the same build.
Yeah. They lost the big kid. The big 74 they had up front.
Yeah.
That was
He's
a
the one
good
that
nose,
Tired over everybody.
guard.
Yeah.
and they lost him. Obviously, they lost a starting linebacker because he's with us now.
Right?
yeah.
Hey, don't talk about old stuff.
And so, and I know they've had kids step up. Really, what's crazy is Brady Reed's son is a good linebacker for him right now, Deegan.
Deacon?
Right.
Really?
Is that right?
Yeah, and so
Rumor had it he was coming here.
yeah,
He don't-
he'll be
he don't
here
seem-
week.
We'll
two.
get on
Doesn't
to
seem to be
Brady.
that
We'll
old,
talk to
but
Brady.
He's old enough to play high school football.
Yes,
Wow.
he's in high school.
They said he'll be
yes.
here
Wow.
week 2. We already got his email. I'm just joking about
Yeah, sorry,
No,
Cleveland.
but
He's gonna
he's
be out
playing
this game.
good. There's all a year older looking.
Okay.
Right.
and they're gonna, you know, be good and throw it
Well,
around.
it's the
and,
Cleveland game.
Yeah. Get ready for some,
Now, real
I
quick on the guy that
swirly.
come from Cleveland, you said he was a linebacker. Is just one way, or is he playing any offense?
He's playing fullback right now.
He's playing fullback too.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. He's been a good one to be around too. He's fit in. I have to always tell, like, if that's one selling pitch I have for people
Okay.
is find everybody that's moved into Hominy
Right.
and just ask them if they regret it.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you would think
And we can provide phone
Chandler,
numbers. We can
yeah,
provide
you
phone
would think
numbers.
Chandler was here since pre-K.
Is that right?
I mean, you would thought
Right.
William Hamilton.
okay.
Right.
You know, you would
Right.
think these guys. I mean, we're just. Yeah, that's the cool thing about Hominy.
And it's
That's
just
how we
Yeah.
are.
It's
We've
just
always
10,
been
it's
that
just
way.
10 miles too. I mean, I know the Pawhuska's the other way,
Yeah,
but we see those guys. You know, if they're Osage, we see them. We see them all the time.
yeah.
I mean, obviously Cleveland's a little different, but it's just 10 miles down the road.
That's it.
And at some point, you're going to run across that kid playing sports against, or
Yep.
Well,
or-
my thing is, I never understood how any kid just drives by that sign that's out there on that stadium and
That's
says
right.
all those championships.
That's
And
right.
how do you not go? Maybe I should just go in there and see what's going on.
Yeah, that's it. Let's see.
Do they need a linebacker?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I'm
Well,
going there.
and here's the deal, and this is, please believe me, this is not, back because Chandler was the most recent, but I really, really fully believe the locker room, and we're not perfect, man. There's some, I had a stomp I twisted off on our team, for some stupidity, like just kids are kids.
Right.
Sure.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna
But-
have it.
I'll just say though, man, just selfishness, the brotherhood, the culture. I'll pick you up. You can stay at my house tonight. I
That's
don't know what
awesome.
your mom makes. I don't know what my mom makes. I got
Right.
you. I'm paying for you. Like, just white, black, it don't matter. Foreign exchange student move, it don't
on.
matter.
Right.
I mean, literally.
Yes.
And the world probably can pick up some from Ohominy.
I
Sure.
promise you
Oh,
Oh,
that.
absolutely.
Promise
you
that.
You come
It's
out of Hominy,
been-
you're ready for the world.
Yeah.
I
I've
agree
said
with
that
that.
forever. We
Me
talked
too.
about that. a lot.
that starts with the staff as
Yeah.
well as
That's
the
right.
school,
100%.
right?
For sure.
I mean, they see that as the teachers are unselfish that way.
Yeah.
The coaching staff, it's the same way. So it's not like they're not seeing it. They're just all of
Yeah.
a sudden they're seeing
Right.
it because you guys making an example.
Yeah. And that's what.
they're seeing it, picking it up on it.
Yeah, Chandler, he was like, Coach, this is the best thing ever. And I'm like, this little locker room, we're like,
That's
he's like,
cool.
man, this is awesome, and
Yeah.
so it's cool to see. Makes you, because as we know,
Sure.
football is going to be for just a little bit here.
Yeah.
It's like bring it back to 2016 state champs.
Oh yeah.
Right.
It's going to be cool, but it's going to be cool to be like, dude, I haven't seen you in 10 years,
Yeah,
or
10
8
years.
years or
Yeah,
whatever it's
right,
been.
Right.
And you just pick up right from where you left.
Well,
Right.
and I think you can't say it, but we can say it, and I dang sure say it. The thing I like about or love about you guys is you generally, and not that other coaching staffs don't, but you generally want what's best for them kids.
Yeah.
Like you
For
said,
sure.
football's this long. You generally want what's best for them kids.
Yeah.
And they have to be able to feel that with what, you know,
No, yeah.
there's no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Yeah, you got to have the right makeup within you,
Yeah.
because if not, the wins and losses they come and go.
Sure.
Right.
I think we
and-
all can think of a few guys that
Right.
wasn't
You know.
quite like that. you know?
Yeah, and so you got to turn around and man, like you want. I mean, I know it sounds silly, but like you want to be able to text these guys and ask them how their family or
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, well, it's like Overstreet. Like he's asked me to do his wedding, and I was tied up with but like
That's
those
awesome.
Tanner
That's
King
awesome.
got married. He's
Yeah.
old. That was my first year being head coach.
That
Yeah.
is awesome.
Like those things are cool.
You
Nice.
bet.
You
Right.
know,
Lifelong,
yeah,
friendship.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You build those. Yeah, for sure.
You bet.
Nice. Well, since you kind of alluded to it, so tomorrow, bonfire,
mm-hmm.
right? Kick that off tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then how does Thursday look? I mean, you're gonna still probably a little walkthrough.
Yeah, like I said, finish painting the field, all that. Thursday, they'll have like snow cones and all that stuff set up for the bonfire. We're going to do that again for the game right there. That'll be good because they give a little kickback to us off that,
Right.
and that's really nice of them to do that. And then, like I said, they'll turn around and bonfire. They'll do the downtown, and then Thursday we will. What was I about to say? The 2016, and then 6:30, and then we'll start reading and have them come out the 50 at 6:40.
Okay.
That's the state championship team.
Yeah.
Right.
Celebrating
Yeah.
them. Okay.
I know Fox 23 is going to be there. I think one more, 2 or 6.
Is that
sent me a
right?
text. And so, yeah, it'll be a great
Well,
atmosphere.
one of those is just loaded. They're like one of those channels, 2 or 6. One of them, someone from Cleveland must be working in there deep, because they throw their name in there a lot.
all the
I'm just
time.
like,
Yeah, come on.
hey, idle down.
Yeah.
They're just trying to stay on the air.
That's right. Yeah.
They are dropping like
They're
flies.
like, yeah, they're
Yeah.
like, we'll get them
So-
Cleveland viewers.
That's right.
Them
So are
lake,
we-
them lake viewers.
Is this what is this? 103?
5.
Said
Is this
105.
105?
I
somewhere,
think it's
yeah.
5 or 4.
I read in somewhere
Okay.
105. Yeah.
22,
Minus 1.
23, 24,
Right.
25, somewhere like that. Yeah.
It's one because we since 22 we've missed 1 year. So what is that? 22 would be
22 would be
23 would be 100.
24, 25, 26,
26.
103. Yeah, you are right.
So, yeah.
103.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is 103. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
I do have fresh copies of the book. too.
Yeah.
He's been
Hey,
studying.
yeah.
So we've
That's
been
right.
studying
He's ready
that.
for you.
Yeah.
Come on,
He's got their
coach.
eyeball on it.
Hey,
Yeah.
real quick, I'm glad you brought that up. I wrote Harmon's record down, and I know you guys talked about what was your record? What's your record right now? Do you have it up on your head?
Last night or last year, 11
No,
3.
just your career record here.
Oh,
I
God.
have it
Mike
in my
just
text
asked me.
messages. Yeah, something.
I know we just talked about
I
it.
just got a plaque, too.
Oh, here it is.
80.
81 and 19.
81 and
maybe.
19.
It's right at
Something similar to that.
110.
Yeah.
Okay,
Something like that.
write that down. I wrote Harmon's down at 81 and 19. Yeah. That coach's book's pretty cool. Go back all the way back to the coaching, and there's success, and then there's 1 year. It's 1 year. I can't remember the guy's name. Wouldn't say it if I did. It was 0 and 10, and then it was the seasons
Right
was
back.
singular. There was no plural in the
Yeah.
seasons. It was
Yeah.
season.
81 and 29.
81 and 29.
Yeah.
I said 19, trying to help
Yeah.
myself
This
out.
will be his.
Why
This
not?
will be your
That's
10th.
right.
This will be your
Contract
10th
year, coach.
This is 10th year, starting 10th year.
10th year, yeah.
Year 10,
9
2017.
years. Yeah, 11 here in Hominy. Yeah, starting
good
year
stuff.
10.
Yeah, but it's real back quick on our coaches that we played with. Like you're talking about the guys playing under you. With your record, you're going to be in the Hall of. I'm not trying to scratch you here. You're
Mhm.
going to be. Edwards, Daniels. All them guys are in the Hall of Fame. It's cool when they come on the show and we can say Hall of Fame coaches.
Oh,
Ron
that's so
Watkins,
cool, yeah.
Hall of Fame coaches. They're
Yeah.
Hall of Famers.
I don't know if I'll coach as long as them, so I don't know.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
So
yeah.
now you're saying it?
You got an
Yeah,
NFL
coach
player,
is throwing
man.
stuff
Yeah.
around.
Yeah,
No,
you got an
I'm not saying I'm
got
just
an
being
NFL
funny. Like I
player.
look at those guys, I'm like, God, they've been coached. How they do that?
But you know,
Yeah. Was not stroking out.
I'm coming over here like, dang, I need to start smoking. No.
out
Get
there
a
making
cig in
snow
me.
angels
Yes.
on that football field.
Have a sports blazer on. Yeah.
Done, boys.
Fast
Please.
trade like this.
I'm out.
Yes.
when you know you made it, we got to get you a pair of them gray bike shorts.
That's
Remember
what we
those?
need. Yes.
Yeah, pull them bad boys
them
up
up
there.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it really is. That's,
Winter, man.
I think he's
I
having,
just always, and I'm being genuine. When I got here, got the job, I remember just looking at Coach Daniels and be like 17 years, which I know he was here for like 30, but 17, I'm like, oh my gosh.
And here you are.
And then Coach Harm
Mhm.
Yeah.
was like right there at 10,
10, yeah.
and then you start looking, I think Benny Ballard was 7-ish, as a head. And I'm just like, I don't know if I'll make it.
And here you are.
And here I am. It's like, that is
10th
so
year, yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
It just
Yeah.
goes to show how fast.
Right.
It's like this guy.
Oh,
Crew,
yeah.
Crew was born a couple weeks before the state championship, and she's in 4th grade over here now.
Unbelievable.
Right.
know, and
It's
so-
just like that.
Yeah, you just sit there and think, and you're like, I'll be lucky if I make it a couple, probably.
Yeah. And
All
here
right.
I am. Yeah.
Yeah.
here you are.
And
81
so
and 29.
And
Very-
working, I don't know what
Very.
working for a school though just seems it goes fast. I don't know because it's all broke down in seasons.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
and it
know.
never slows. I mean, when
Right.
you look
Yeah.
at just
Football,
sports wise, right?
Fall
Yeah.
break,
Yeah,
Christmas break,
for sure.
basketball.
yeah.
It just keeps rolling like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then
It's playing.
spring break.
Yeah.
It's just
Yes.
Yeah, it is true.
It is. It's quick. Goes by. What are we looking at?
I don't know what he's clicking on.
A couple minutes.
He's turning around. Oh, yeah, my time. Yeah, we got 4 minutes.
Okay. All right. Anything,
Man.
guys?
4
I
minutes.
think
4
we
minutes.
was squeezing it out, Coach.
Let's get it.
We're squeezing
That-
all we
that's
can get out
good.
of you.
Short,
Yes.
short and
Yes.
sweet.
I just like, everything I heard, I'm like going, yeah, I just really have faith.
Right.
I think this
Yes.
team's going to be good. I really
Yeah.
do.
Talk a
We
little.
got to be,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
just be, and I'm not saying this to you guys. I was telling our team, be prepared 1 and 2. That's where we were last year, at the, in the non-district. You know,
Right.
like, hey, man, 2 and 0,
It's gonna be all
3
right.
and it doesn't matter what it is. If you're 3 and 0 and you think you've arrived,
You ain't
it
done
doesn't,
nothing.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
Your eyes need to be focused on getting that one spot in district and being opposite of Talahina.
Absolutely. That's what Coach Green was telling us the other day. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Up there on the board. Yeah.
And so, no matter what, you just got to have a long term. Like I said, we can't just throw our eggs all in one basket here, or give up, or hey, it's a wash here.
Right.
Like, you got to get this thing going.
Well, and you look back, I looked in
think it will.
that book quite a bit, right? And you can look at some 1 and 2, 0 and 3 teams make it, to the semifinals of
Yeah.
the playoffs. Going back, I mean, obviously that book stops, my junior year. But you look back at those, what we thought was some really, really good teams.
Mhm.
I mean, they went into the districts 1 and 2,
Yeah.
sometimes.
yeah,
So I mean, don't obviously get those calluses, right?
Yes.
For
but
sure.
don't let that make the season, right? You
Yeah.
still got to get those districts. You got to start playing those teams
yes,
that are you're going to compete against.
Yeah.
Truthfully, it don't even count till you get to
No, it
conference.
doesn't.
It actually don't even count.
No.
I mean,
and I really, really, really love like when we were 1 and 2. I know it's gonna sound nuts to you guys.
don't to me.
I swear to you, though, I loved it.
It's good for you. Yes, your coaching
And I'm
style.
like, I know
hear
I know right now we're getting just persecuted and why blah and this, and I'm like, all right, let's see what we're made of.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, all right, here we go.
That,
Like-
and that's kind of your coaching style, though.
Oh, I
use,
love
use
it.
that chip on your shoulder, the bull. And
Love
to,
it.
to me, it seems like it is anyway.
I love
yeah.
it because who cannot celebrate when you won?
Right.
Sure.
Like,
Right.
that is the easiest thing. Like,
Right.
who, you're 3 and 0, or like, and I tell them like, when your marriage is great, like, who doesn't like love to go out to eat?
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
your wife are on, like, whatever it is, like,
Great
your
point.
kid has straight A's. Like, who, like, it's easy, but like, that a baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until you
Right.
get like calling, it's like, okay, here we are. Like,
Then we got
let's
to put
see
some
how we
work in.
react.
You're right.
Like,
Yeah.
you're
Got to
acting.
put work in.
Yeah, let's build those like
Build them calluses.
Yeah.
And we can't just
And
jump
I
on
will-
the shovel
No.
without
Yeah.
gloves at first.
for sure.
We got to start wearing gloves, and we whittle down and we don't need them.
Yes.
right.
No, and that's one thing, man. I love Hominy kids, and I love just so much because, man, they buy in and they're built. Man, we're in this. It's not a flashy thing right now. We don't care. We're just on a mission to get better,
Absolutely.
man. This isn't the new rubs off and we're ready for basketball in October.
Right.
This isn't a let's see how many points we can score in September.
Right.
Like, no, we're just literally getting a little bit better.
Let's run the ball and play some defense.
Let's get a
Get
little
some
bit better.
W's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play
And
good
so-
special teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a good
Let's
little.
Let's just get a win here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
just get the
man,
W's.
and then
Stack
you
them up.
go back out and fix what you need to, iron things out. And then you find out your kids.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, okay, let's
Right.
slide on back. We'll move this kid
Right.
here and
Kinda like
there.
you started
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole
I
thing off by
mean,
saying
Right.
you was wanting to say
Chipping
something.
away
Mike.
at it.
I was just going to try to close it out because
Yeah,
Coach
yeah.
has to go. But let's talk timeline again. So bonfire is that 7:00,
It's 8:00.
8:00.
I think more 8. Yeah.
So bonfire, they'll have some
Uptown.
refreshments and stuff out there.
Yeah. They'll have snow cones and all
then,
that.
and then the mayhem that happens outside.
Then the mayhem
Okay.
that takes place.
Downtown.
Nice.
Everybody get inside.
Hey, what I did like a
Right.
couple years ago, and just shout out the bank tellers. The day after, I think it was 2 years ago. The day after,
Mhm.
all of them came out, started picking up, just a
Oh,
little
it's
bit because
awesome.
it really
Yeah.
they kids. I don't know who does it. I don't know if this school staff or what, but I
Mhm.
think it's cleaned up pretty good. They
Yeah.
came out and just make sure whatever
That's
was
awesome.
left. or
Yeah,
whatever.
we
taken
brought
care
a
of,
group
so-
back. Some of those good seniors and stuff that help cheerleaders and all that. So yeah,
No, it doesn't. I mean, obviously, you can tell some stuff went down,
Right.
which is you want kids to go have fun, but it looks good the next day.
yes.
And then 6:30 we're gonna kick off.
6:30, everybody
the-
pile up there,
Yeah.
and then 6:40 is when we'll start the reading.
that.
Oh,
And I got a really cool. I'll give you guys one too. I don't know if you saw it on Facebook. It's a poster that I made,
oh, absolutely.
and it's
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
lamination. And
I got
Mr.
it
Bobbitt
on-
helped me
I got
out.
it on the sheet for it. Go ahead.
And man, it's going to be something those guys can hang at their house or in a garage,
Yeah.
man cave. But,
Right.
man, that team.
Foosball room.
Oh, it's
Yes.
crazy.
There's a spot
51,
right up there.
51
Yeah, absolutely.
points average. and
That's
they gave you
awesome.
just forgot
And give
Oh,
up what?
5 points,
5, yeah.
5 a game.
That's dominant,
just-
baby.
Average 5.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
That's
That is
crazy.
so dominant.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
And
a
they
Right.
probably
Look at those
played for
scores.
maybe 2 quarters.
Hey,
Yeah, absolutely. That's the thing. No one
Right.
yes.
Yeah.
It's 42-0 at halftime. We're like, what are we going to talk about?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So,
But they were just dominant,
And
though. They
speaking
had
of that-
everything.
speaking of that team, and I'll shut up and let you get out of here, Mike. Let us get out of here. This Coach Harmon's going to come up and talk with us
Yeah.
at halftime.
Heck
so
yeah.
if you're
nice.
if you're a Harmon guy,
Yeah, absolutely,
yeah,
man.
get in there. If
Yeah.
you got any questions for him, let's gig him. And
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
man.
Oh, we got a lot. I have
I'm
a lot
sure
of
we'll have a little
questions.
fun
For
with
sure.
him. So,
but
yeah.
he's not bringing the midget, right?
I said no restrictions since you won a state championship.
Oh, my
10 years
gosh.
anniversary.
Yeah, there's restrictions.
No
There's
restrictions.
restrictions. Yeah.
There's restrictions.
Sorry, coach.
Yeah.
You want that?
Yeah.
Leave the midget. Yeah. That's all I got.
Nice. Coach.
All right.
Yeah,
Yes,
like I
sir.
said, we got you in the state championship already. So have a good season, enjoy it.
I got you there.
That's right.
Yeah.
I picked my first loss ever again. I
Couldn't do it.
did. I know it. Because everybody couldn't go undefeated,
That's right.
Right.
and we didn't want to let our purple. And we wouldn't do it purple. We went game by game, and I got us losing at Pawnee
Pawnee. Yeah, they
just
they're gonna
because
be
of the
tough
way they
again.
play. You
They're
know,
gonna be what they do.
Right.
You're
So
trying to
there's you some
squeeze 3
bulletin.
practices in and they've been doing it since they were in diapers.
Yeah.
there's your bulletin
Yeah.
board
Yeah.
material right
same
there.
Old, same old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coach, as
Gosh.
always, we appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you,
Hey,
guys.
appreciate
A lot
sir.
of fun.
Fans, hey, stick around for just a little bit. Well, I'm sure we'll close something out here. But Coach, thanks so much.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you.
Champ, thank you, buddy.